Once upon a time, in a world hushed by gentle winds and cradled by silver moonlight, there existed a forest older than memory itself. This forest was not found on any map, nor was it marked by roads or rivers, but only discovered in dreams, in the stillness between the last thought of the day and the first breath of sleep. It was called the Whispering Forest. It was not a name given by people, but by the forest itself, for the trees there did not speak like you or I. They whispered softly, like silk brushing across skin. They told stories to the wind, and the wind carried them into the hearts of wanderers who had forgotten how to rest. Among those stories, one is longer than the rest, and deeper. It begins not in a town, nor a castle, but with a boy named Milo, sleeping beneath a willow tree. Milo was no one special, and yet everything about him mattered. He had the eyes of someone who had seen too much sadness, even though he was only 12. His village had no magic, no adventure, just the dull echo of the same days repeated. But Milo dreamed of more. Each night, when the world went quiet, he would lie beneath the willow and imagine forests with singing stars, rivers that remembered your name, and animals who spoke in riddles and rhymes. One night, a feather fell from the sky, not a white feather, nor a brown one, but silver, gleaming softly like it held a galaxy inside. Milo reached out, touched it, and everything changed. He awoke not under his willow tree, but at the edge of a glowing path. Fireflies lit the way forward, and ahead, the trees of the whispering forest waited. He stepped forward, heart full of questions, feet quiet on mossy ground. The forest sighed in welcome. He felt it, not in his ears, but in his soul. With every step, he wandered deeper. Time slowed, thoughts quieted. It felt like the world was wrapping a blanket around him, inviting him to just breathe. A soft voice called out, not frightening, not loud, more like a hum you suddenly notice in your heart. "Welcome, Milo," it said. He turned. There, perched on a low branch, was an owl with feathers like cloud light. Its eyes glowed not with fire, but with memory. "Why am I here?" Milo whispered. "To remember," the owl replied. And so began Milo's journey. He met a fox who walked on water, a deer whose antlers held candles of dreams, a river that sang lullabies in forgotten languages. Each night, he traveled. Each day, he rested beneath trees that whispered secrets. He walked paths that had not been walked in centuries, not because they were forbidden, but because few dared to listen deeply enough. The forest was not just a place. It was a feeling, a return to safety, to stillness, to self. And with every lesson, Milo began to remember the parts of him he had pushed away, the soft heart he had hidden, the curiosity he had buried, the dreams he had silenced. He was not lost. He was simply returning. The whispering forest held him, cradled him, until he no longer feared the silence, until he no longer ran from rest. And one day, as softly as he had arrived, Milo stepped through a clearing and saw the willow tree. But it was different now, bigger, wiser, like it too had gone on a journey. He lay down beneath it, closed his eyes, and slept the gentlest sleep of his life. The forest did not disappear. It lived in him now, and every time he closed his eyes, he heard it whisper, "You are safe. You are loved. You may rest now." And so, as the stars gather in their nighttime dance, and the winds slow their song, you too may rest, dear dreamer. The forest remembers you, and it will wait. Until the next time you return,